Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Meditation Reflections. Welcome.
I got it fairly strong. I woke up feeling very positive, very empowered this morning, feeling very good. Things are changing, things are improving, and then proceeded to get a message from Spirit about this. So I went, well, we have good weather outside. This is a really moving day, and considering we're in the election in New Zealand and preparing for elections elsewhere, I thought their message was very good. It was about sensing from the heart, because the heart moves to the highest possible good. It moves from choices made that include the greatest number of people in the positive good. The next message was history. Remember the history and the outcomes of the previous choices, because without that you don't have the ability to make comparisons. And then the third component was balance, and that balance was knowing both sides of an issue, pros and cons, and the outcomes that had come in the past, which again was connected to history. So I thought the balance message was really interesting. So decisions to the heart, balance your understanding, and remember the history, what was good and what was bad.
Yeah. I had a wonderful meditation this morning. I got a big love wash. And it just felt really good and very positive. So even though we are in a war on consciousness, which many people aren't even aware of yet, because we all have this kind of an internal battle going on within ourselves, our constant inner dialogue. One voice will praise us and one voice will condemn us.
And they're in your own internal voices. Oh.
Yeah, and that's happening with the majority of the population. And so that's kind of an ongoing thing. But in the greater world, it's also happening. There's a huge war on consciousness that's affecting the collective, not only of Earth, but in the entire cosmos. So the bigger picture is, even though things appear to be getting worse, because they're not, what's happening is people are being exposed. The truth is coming out, and people are trying to block that truth from coming out. But also remember that to find the truth for you, you have to go inward. No one's going to tell you the truth from the outside. So that's why it's critically important to meditate and go within. And even the Bible will say the kingdom of heaven is within. So,
and you will find, ask, and it will be answered. And that's very true from the Bible as well. If you pray with God and ask, you get surprising insights, and they'll come to you in a variety of interesting ways. But I do think the balance is important. There's always two sides to any story, and it's worth tracking down the other side, seeing what the outcome of the first choices were. Is it something you really want? I guess what it's ultimately coming down to is empower yourself.
Yeah, and ask yourself, do you really trust mainstream media?
Well, if you don't trust your news sources, hunt up some others and make comparisons, because unless you're hearing both sides of an issue, you haven't really got the full information.
And lately, a lot of those have been disappearing off the net, and it's because they're afraid of the truth coming out.
But there are other ways of tracking down the truth, and remember, friends, families, acquaintances, you don't want to dismiss an idea. You want to collect as much information as possible, and then backtrack it and see if you can verify it yourself, and also run it by your own common sense and your own heart. What's really best for everybody?
Exactly.
So I thought it was a really powerful message, and a love wash. That's a really nice one. I occasionally get a completely healing wash and go, oh yeah, I really needed that. Yeah. So we wish you a wonderful day. We hope to get lots done today. We have a bunch going on.
Have a great day. Oh, we forgot to give our local weather. Sunshining.
Yes. So blessings upon you and have a wonderful day.
Blessings.